everybody. Glad you can join me for part two. And I just want to give you an update of what I picked so far for the yarrow plants. So that's what I picked. I figure that's going to be enough to make a lot of bug repellent. So anyways, once again, thanks for tuning in. And now we'll continue on with the video. All right. So anyways, man, she's warm. I'm soaked. It's a good thing I brought another couple t-shirts with me because that is drenched. She's a warm one. I need another drink. Oh. I'm getting eaten alive. Maybe I should have made some of that bug repellent before coming out here. Anyways, yeah, so yeah, she carves pretty good. But you know something? The difference between this video and my last outing is right now it's the mosquitoes. The last time it was horseflies and deer flies. The deer flies were unbelievable, but right now we had a lot of rain in the last few, like it rained for what, 3 days, 2 days? 2.5 days it rained. And everything's wet, and I'm not too far from the swamp. And the mosquitoes, oh jeepers, there's lots. Yeah, she cuts nice. No problem. Who do I have? Do I have a baton around that's not rotten? No, not really. Okay, so I'll just make a bunch of notches and we'll see what happens afterwards. So yeah, it's right now she's warm. The garden's doing pretty good. We ended up with a lot of rain, so by getting a lot of rain, she's going to help out. But last night it was only, what, 11 Celsius. The night before that it was 12. The night before that it was 11. So the last 3-4 nights, we've been getting between 10 and 12 Celsius. During the day, we've been getting, well, yesterday was only, well, the heat of the day yesterday was 18, 19 Celsius. That's not warm. For the last 3-4 days, it's been cold. Lots of rain though, which is not too bad. But I need heat. I need between 28 and 32 Celsius. Let's hope that we get a lot of warm weather coming up, because you know what? August, right? Today's the 31st. Tomorrow's the 1st. And we only had in July, oh my God, what did we have in July? Maybe 5. Oh, I'm pushing it. No, let's say 5 days where it was between 28 and 32 Celsius. 5 days in July. That's it. That's our summer. Man, we got the same weather that that they got in Australia. In Australia's winter right now. And when I was listening to a couple of videos of some friends that I follow, they're cold, and their evenings are their evenings are they're getting what 10 degrees Celsius, 11 degrees Celsius, and then in the midday they're getting 17, 16, 18, and they're cold. Well, you know what? That's my summer so far. So, you know, that's my summer. It's been crazy here so far in Ontario. It's not what it all cracked up to be, I'll tell you. But anyways, hopefully August is a little bit better. I know I have friends too in the States. They're getting anywhere from 90 to 103 to 106 Fahrenheit. Like, unbelievable. That's unbelievable. That's very, very warm. But you know what? I don't mind weather like that when you visit, but to live there like that, I don't know if I can handle it, because I like my cool winters. And when I was younger, I liked my summers, but right now, just for the garden's sake, I hope that she gets 30 for at least a week or two in August. That way my plants will take right off. Because right now my pepper plants are just starting to recoup from all the frost they suffered. Frost, like, I just couldn't believe how much frost we got between June 18th and June 20th. Like, I thought I was scot-free there. And obviously I wasn't. So now they're starting to grow. Just 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago, I started to get flowers on my pepper plants. So that's a good sign. That means they're going to start fruiting. So I don't mind that at all. But yeah, I need some warmer weather. She cuts good. Now, I'm going to bring a couple of these branches home with me. Try out another couple of knives, because this is solid maple. Okay, this is not seasoned, but this is fresh maple. All right, I just took a branch off one of the trees. So I'll bring some home, little pieces. That way I can, you know, test a couple of other knives, apples to apples, you know what I mean? That way I'll get a more accurate feel on the different type of blades I have. Maybe I'll put this up against a couple of my wood jewels, and we'll just do a bit of a comparison. But the saber grind on that, I like that. That's nice. Very light jimping. It's not aggressive whatsoever. I don't think that's a 90-degree spine. I don't think I can. Well, here, just give me a sec. I really doubt it. I really doubt it. Again, my ferro rod. Well, what do you know? Didn't feel like it. But if I use it right here, just above the jimping, right there. Yay, what do you know? That's cool. Spark a ferro rod. Felt a little warm to touch, or a little warm. Felt a little round to touch. Oh, well, there you go. That's good. So, yeah, so I'm kind of hoping for better weather. If it's going to rain and get cold at night, that's fine, but During the day, I need a lot warmer weather, that's for sure. Yeah, this blade here, it's a thin stock. Okay, it's 1/8, right? And no hot spots. I thought we were going to get a little bit of a hot spot right in here, but actually no, it's actually pretty round there, so that's good. And I'm putting a lot of side pressure on the blade itself just to get a feel for it. Yeah, I like it. But yeah, the Nesmic look anyways, eh? It's a nice long body there. Flat from about maybe here, and then the rest starts to curve. I was going to make myself some tea underneath my little shelter, but it's just too warm. And right now, like, there's a lot of white clouds, but they're not calling for rain today. So I figured, you know what? I'll bring my shelter just in case. I'll set it up. Doesn't mean I have to use it, but it's set up anyways. But it's way too warm to be sitting out under it. You don't get the flow. You don't get any airflow. But yeah, she feels good. She cuts good. Now I don't have a baton, but that's okay. I'll just try a different notch here. I'll just rock it. Yeah. Right now, oh, right now the mosquitoes, they're bad. Very, very bad. But that's all right. Beautiful day. I'm glad I'm out. When it's pouring rain and you're stuck in the house, you know, it's not fun. But being out, it's nice. I was telling the wife, I says, I'm going to hit the road, rain or shine. You know, Sunday, I figured it'd be quiet. Everyone will be camping or out with their family. So I figured, you know what, now would be a good time for me to head her out. When you don't baton your ex to make this pot hanger, and you're going to do it from scratch, takes a little bit of work. But that's what we're here for. That's what we're here for. Yeah. Yeah, she carves nice. I'm anxious to put it up against a couple other blades, but I like it. 5.5 inch blade, rosewood scales, full thing. Feels good. I like it. But this is not my first time using it, but it's my first time demonstrating it. You can choke up on it pretty good. I'm just gonna scoop down on it. Just give me a bear down. Just give me a second. Yeah, nice day. Nice and quiet. That's what I needed. All right. All right. So again, you can see it's flat, but that's the start of a pot hanger. Now I'm just going to start digging it out here, and by doing that, I'll be putting a little bit of torque on the edge of the blade. But all you got to do is take a little bit off at a time. Don't have to try and get it all off at once. Yeah, I'm torquing it pretty good. You can hear it. Nice knife. I'm glad I picked that up. There you go. Nice little pot hanger right there. Put your bale in. There you go. Cool. Okay. I gotta look for a baton or something. Okay. Bear with me. I'll be right back. All right. I'll use that as a baton. The fallen wood's pretty rotten. Oh, did what it was supposed to do. No wildlife yet. I'm surprised. Like, I'm pretty deep in the bush, that's for sure. I'm holy, whew. Well, I'm at least a mile anyways. from my vehicle. Oh well, it's quiet. Nice swamp back there too. I'm probably going to stop and take some pictures. See if I can see any wildlife, bear, moose, deer. Lots of moose in this area also. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice to get away. You know, you just gotta, I know it's tough sometimes because you got so much on your plate, you know. You got your family coming over, you got your job, you got, you know, all kinds of things, you know. But sometimes you got to have a little me time and just head out and just start relaxing in the bush, you know. Even if it's just a nature trail, just a little walk, whatever it takes. Like I was well set up today because I was going so far, I just didn't want to leave anything behind. So I brought a poncho with me just in case I got caught in a major rainstorm. I also have my cook set, but it's too warm. Way, way too warm. That's okay. I'll make tea another time. Oh, but the cook set, I'll show it to you. I'll go get it in a minute. But that's the one I was talking about that I leave in my vehicle all the time. And it doesn't take up much room in a vehicle. You know, you could just slide it under one of your seats and just forget about it. And as long as you know it's there, that's the best part, right? If you ever need it, it's there. Yeah, she cars pretty good. She would have done a better job if I would have had a baton, but you know what I mean? Ah, she's warm. But yeah, you just got to, you know what? Pack a little bag, even if it's just something you wear around your waist. Put a couple things in it, make sure you got a lot of water, and just go for a walk. Just get out of the house, stay away from your computer, and you know what? It's soothing that way. Less stress that way. Oh, I hear something. What do we got? Something over there. Oh, whatever it is, I hope we get to see it. Not like I got any food. Wow. I got what? What did I bring with me? I brought dehydrated apples. I brought dehydrated banana chips that we made. raisins. I got a whole bag of dehydrated raisins, grapes, and then a little bag of trail mix that I make. So that's basically all I brought to munch on. I figured, you know what, I don't need anything else, not in this heat. But yeah, this knife here works pretty good. Carves nice. I like it. And when I'm pushing with my thumb, I don't know how much of that's in screen, but when I'm pushing with my thumb, there's not really a hot spot. So that's always good. Yeah, she cuts nice. But I went for a good little walk, and I thought for sure, I was going to see some chaga. I was kind of hoping on it. That way I can mark it for the late fall or this winter or something like that and come and harvest it then, eh? But no luck. No luck at all. Well, tomorrow's a holiday. Who knows? Maybe tomorrow I'll go on another venture. And I'll go to where it's just polluted with birch trees. White birch, yellow birch, and I believe there's oak. So I'll probably, yeah, that's what I'll probably do if I don't find anything later on today on my walk out. But yeah, she carves nice. There's nothing wrong with that. I'm gonna harvest a couple more of these sticks just to bring them back with me so I can play with a couple of other blades. But here, I'll tell you what. I'll go get my cook set and let's take a look at that. Even though I'm not going to use it, I'll still show you what I got in it. Be right back. There's the breeze. Ah, feels good. Well, I'll tell you, I'm shedding a few pounds today. The pack is 27. Yeah, 27 pounds. The pack is 27 pounds. And my water that I brought out today was 11 pounds. So that's 38 pounds total. But I brought 2 of these and then my other Nalgene. It's just, you gotta have it. Like this one here, it's almost empty. And I love my water. And if you guys do a lot of heavy work and a lot of trucking and you're carrying a heavy load, maybe also carry some Gatorade. You know, that's good for you too. That'll keep your energy up. And for myself, I have look at the size of them raisins. Red grapes. There is a special, like you wouldn't believe, on grapes. So I picked up, okay, a bunch of grapes, like, you know, a good bunch. Twenty big bunches of grapes. The lady at the cashier looked at me there. She says, "What are you going to do with all them grapes? Make wine?" I said, next best thing, raisins. She laughed. Well, yeah, they're good. Best thing to have on the trail, especially when you make it yourself. At least you know it's this here, 100% grapes. That's it. No sugar additive, no nothing like that, right? It's got its own sweetness. And then apples, gala. You gotta do that. Dehydrating your own fruit. Like, look at that. That's nice. Paper thin now. Nice and chewy. The flavor's intense. You know. When you're dehydrating, you're just getting rid of all the water and you're left with nothing but the goodness, eh? Very intense. Another good thing to have with you when you're trekking. And this is a family favorite. Banana chips. Now, I had 3 cases of bananas. Like, check that out. That's sweet. How many bunches in a case? I think there's 12 big bunches in the case, and they're yellow, 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 just prime. They were lightly green when we first got it, and the wife and I waited 3 days. As soon as they started to turn yellow, that was it. We started cutting them up and started dehydrating it. Best thing. That's a family favorite right there. And then I do my own trail mix. All kinds of mixed nuts, mixed fruits. I got fig in there. So I got dates in there, figs in there. Now, so you got your mix, you got your grapes, banana chips, your apple, all dehydrated. Good stuff. Easy to pack away, and that'll keep your energy up, I'll tell you. If you notice when you're looking at the banana chips, they look a little white. Well, when you dehydrate bananas, when you first take them out of the dehydrator, it's nice and dry. But as soon as it cools to room temperature, it gets a little tacky, a little sticky. And then if you put them all in a bag, they'll all stick together. So what we've learned is we put them on a parchment paper. We cover our whole counter with parchment paper. And then once it all comes out of the dehydrator, we fill up the parchment paper. We let it cool. Once it's cool, we reload the machine with more chips, banana chips. Then we take everything that's cool and we sprinkle icing sugar on it. So you just sprinkle a little bit of icing sugar and then grab it, put it in a bowl, and then mix it all up. And look, now it doesn't stick. They don't stick to each other. They've just got a nice little light coat of icing sugar on it. And today's hot, and they just don't stick to each other. So a little bit of a tip. Man, that's good stuff. But the only problem is when you make this stuff and you bring it out with you, you just can't stop eating it. That's good stuff. Okay, I'm just going to get another drink of water. Water's good, water's good. I'm ever glad I brought what I brought. So anyways, this is just a little pack that I brought out with me. And I brought that out just so that I can harvest chaga and whatever, fill it up. And that's my possible bag. She's a big one. But I'll lay her out right here. And we'll go through my little cook kit that I leave in the back of the truck. Nice little canvas bag. I don't know how much it weighs. I think it's in my other video, but it's not that heavy. Not that heavy because of what's in it, right? My tea bags, there's probably 15 tea bags in there. That'll always stay in there. I like drinking tea. Also, windscreen. Okay, now you should have some sort of windscreen, okay? Because whenever you're using your little gas stoves or whatever, any little slight breeze and flickers that flame, the substance on top, whether you're boiling water or no matter what you're doing, it's going to use more fuel to bring your water to a boil or to cook your food. So it's very light. Probably about 5.5 inches, and comes in handy. You know what I mean? That's the full length. So there's nothing wrong with that. There it is there. I have 4 or 5 of these different colors. I have the little ones, then the little longer ones when I use my bush box or my something like that, my twig stove, I'll use the other ones. Yeah. More cordage. I got cordage everywhere. No matter where you look, I got cordage. So I'll never go short. So this is my nesting pot. Okay. That's a zebra pot. That's a perfect little pot right there. Folding handle. Okay. Now this here is the copy of the Stanley. Okay. And then your lid. I like my Stanley, but you know something? I like this, like the Stanley, it's got the taper in it, eh? Goes wide and it tapers down. This one doesn't. So this one here, you can nest more things and in a better way. You don't have the taper. Okay, we'll take a look at that in a minute. Nice little pot. Clips. When I got it up here, there you go. I can clip it on. I can clip them both on. I can pour with it. Do whatever. Hang it over a fire. Put it in a fire. If I got to boil water, I got 2 containers. All right, then just unclick it, and then unclick this one, and then there you go. I like that. And it comes with a lid, and it comes with a frying pan. But there's the little pot there. Okay, in here, take off the lid, and you can see it's stuffed. On top, I got my scouring pad. That's all you need, just to clean your pot a bit. Bic lighter, brand new, works fine. So that's always in there. And I got my Bic in my pocket, and then I got my my ferro rod. This here is just to if I'm going to make scrambled eggs or something like that, or if I'm going to cook something. Because I got a frying pan. I'll show you that in a minute, and that goes with my frying pan. That's the P51 can opener. And where's my keys? That one there is my P38. There's the difference. There's the P38 right here and the P51 right here. Okay. So that's the P51. That's the 38. See the difference? Massive difference. But I make sure I keep that with me because you never know. You just never know, right? Okay. My little BRS stoves. My little burner. Titanium. Check that out. Look how small that is. Very small footprint. Okay. Now, there's the footprint. Here, let me hold it different. Okay, there's the footprint. And there's the can. Okay, that's the billy can. Zipper pot. No problem. Good footprint. Good fit. The Stanley copy. Again. Perfect fit. You don't need much bigger than that. Ultra light, ultra small. All right. And then in the bottom, I got my gas, right? So I just cover it with a tissue. If I turn it upside down, out it comes. And there's my gas. I keep everything in the tissue. You just never know when you're going to need it. And also, it keeps everything clean. And it just doesn't scratch, right? So, again, there, like it just slides right in there, you know. Fits great. Again, another one. Just goes on the bottom of the pot. And then it nesses in here. I'm not going to push it down yet because I want to show you something else. So in here, I have my Mora. Okay. There's the sheath with the paracord wrap. So that's always in my truck. If I ever need a knife, and for some reason I forgot my folder or something, I know I already got this one in there. That's for my bottle to make sure it's on a secure ground. It doesn't take up much room, you know what I mean? And like it folds up nice. It's light. And you know what? It's small, it's light, and to me it's safety. It'll keep it well balanced. And this one here is my titanium spoon. And I got a second one there in case I got company or in case something happens. So I got two of them. This one and this one. They're both the same. You just never know. If you're with somebody, they forgot their spoon, hey, I can fix them up. Bandana. Okay. Comes in handy. You just never know if you've got to use it to filter water or just put it on the ground when you're taking out your kit and you want to keep it clean or something. There's so many things you can do with this. You can soak it in water and just put it around your neck. There's so many things you can do with that. 100% cotton. I could turn that into char cloth if I really wanted to. Okay, there's nothing else in the bag, just this little pouch here. And in this little pouch, I got my pot gripper. You never know when you're going to need that, especially with my frying pan. I got a frying pan in there, so this goes good with my frying pan. Fire kit. I got fire kits and everything. But hey, you know what? Ferro rod and striker. There's the lid to my my billy can. And there's my frying pan. Cook 3 eggs in that. My strips of bacon, if I cut them in half, I can do 2 strips of bacon at the same time. That's nice. Again, I'm working that on a fire. That's why I got it. So anyways, that's my cook kit. So the cook kit, it's a fire kit. I got my knife, I got cordage, I got gas. That, your water, a little bit of food. If that's all you bring, that's all you need. So I keep that in my car, or in my truck, sorry. I keep that in my truck all the time. You just never know, right? If you're in the middle of nowheres and you want to go do some fishing or whatever, you could stop at a grocery store, buy a few things, head out to that creek where you can get some brook trout, and with that kit, a little bit of groceries, you're not roughing it. You know what I mean? You're just not roughing it at all, that's for sure. So anyways, what I'm going to do is I'm going to put you on pause, and I'll just repack this kit. So I'll be right back. So there you go. That's all you need. Very easy. You got 2 containers in there. You got a knife in there. You can make fire, lighter, matches. That's a nice little kit to have with you. You know what I mean? You should have something. You should never venture out without anything. At least have a container, have your cordage, have knife, something to make fire with, and just go and check out your 10Cs and then your 5Cs, 10Cs, right? That'll you got to have shelter or something like that. Even a poncho. Even if I didn't have my tarp, I had my poncho. So if it started to rain and I didn't have a tarp, well, I could make a shelter with my poncho, right? So anyways, don't leave home without it. There's got to be somewhere you can stash that in your vehicle. So again, I'm going to go and venture in the woodlands. It's pretty tough to walk through this thick stuff with a tripod and my phone and everything. I might just carry my phone and take some stills, but I'm going to go and venture out, see what I can find. But in the meantime, I'm going to take my shelter down. I'll take everything down because I'm not going to use it. It's just too hot to be under there. So I'll take all that down, pack everything up, and then I'm going to go for a trek. I'm going to probably head her back out towards the vehicle and see what I can find. All right? So anyways, again, thanks for dropping by. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to give me a thumbs up. Don't forget to hit the bell, and you'll be notified upcoming videos. So anyways, thank you very much. Stay in the woods. Take care. Bye now. never used the shelter, but you just never know. At least I had it. It's better to have it and not use it than to need it and not have it. Like I told you, spare t-shirt just in case. I'll keep the wet one on because it's nice and cool. But when I get back to my vehicle, I'll change her up. Oh yeah, okay. Definitely, when you leave the bush, check yourself over for ticks. Never assume there's none on you. The LK35, very nice pack, especially with the mod. I got the Molly 2 set up on it for the waist belt and the shoulder straps. Nothing better, I'll tell you. So I'm just going to gather the rest of my stuff and I'm just going to head her out. See you in a bit.